Hey everyone. Okay, so this is week 8, or I'm 9 weeks. Sorry, battery thing. I'm actually 9 weeks, but this will be a video for 8 weeks. I actually just realized and saw a bunch of other people doing videos and realized that when you're 8 weeks, you do a 7-week video, because how can you review your 8-week until you've actually gone through it? So this will be 8 weeks, even though I'm 9 weeks. So, let's see, I have to talk a little quiet because my kids may or may not come up the stairs and we still haven't told them yet. So, but actually the exciting news about telling the kids is that we're going to do it on Saturday. So, we're actually, and I know I probably said this on here before in another video about how we're not going to do any ultrasounds or anything like that. But I kind of changed my mind. It was my goal originally not to do any at all and just, let it be. And I still really feel strongly about not doing ultrasounds and about not having, those ultrasonic waves and stuff going through. But, and the one thing that did change my mind on that was the fact that we are going to tell the kids. And, I just don't think that I could bear, if something did happen, telling them, bad news instead of good news. So, hold on, I'm just going to make sure they're not coming upstairs. I'm going to check. Okay, they're all outside. I just want to make sure. Okay, so, yeah, so anyway, so Saturday morning, this is Thursday, so Saturday morning at 10 a.m. we are going in for an ultrasound, so we'll get to see what's going on in there, and I'm nervous, but I'm excited. I think it will be good that we're doing this, mostly, like you said, for the kids. And then once we get confirmation and everything's good, and the heartbeat's strong, I have made the kids these capes, and I'll show you. Actually, I won't show you now because they're in the other room. If I had them in here, I would show them to you. But okay, so the capes. So I'm gonna wrap them up. I made superhero capes. I'm gonna talk Logan. I made superhero capes, and on the back of them, these iron-on appliques that's a lady on Etsy made for me, that say, I'm going to be a big sister again, and I'm going to be a big brother again. So I put those together, and I'm going to wrap them up, and then after we go to the ultrasound on Saturday, we'll give the kids their presents, and of course we'll record the whole thing, and everyone will get to see it. And also in my last video I had said that we're doing the video, the people or the ladies coming over to do the video announcement, which is supposed to be tomorrow, but we just found out we're moving, so we've been looking for a house for a couple of months and we haven't found anything that we like, and we're coming to the end of our lease. We just need a bigger house. I mean, obviously now you guys know we just need a bigger house. And anyways, we just found one. It's available now, so we're moving this weekend, which is crazy. But I'm excited about it too because, I mean, getting out of this house is going to be amazing. We've been living for a year because we went to buy a house last year, and as we were moving, the owners of that house completely backed out of everything. So we had about 3 to 5 days to find a new house this past year, which is where we ended up here. And we've just had so many problems. It's a tiny little place, too small for us. Neighbor problems, it's been bad. So I'm really excited to move out of here, and I can't wait. So anyways, we're moving this weekend. But I'm telling you guys, this has been terrible. Like, I have been sick. And I'm not talking like, oh, I don't feel good because I'm pregnant. I mean, sick, like all day, constant morning sickness. I've never felt like this in my other pregnancies. Thinking back to my first with Hanny, I had the flu before I knew I was pregnant with her. And I know I didn't feel well for a few weeks after. I don't know if it was lingering flu or not, but I just didn't know I was pregnant with her until I was 3 months pregnant. So I'm really not sure. I don't necessarily remember. But with my boys, my first boy, no sickness. Nothing at all. Like, I don't recall any kind of sickness in my first. My second boy, Jetty, who's now almost 4, I had some sickness with him, but not like this. Not like this at all. And then with Ezra, nothing. I was hungrier, more hungry, but not sick. This time, I've already thrown up a couple of times. I can't handle a lot of smells. I am starving constantly, but I can't eat. Because every time I put something in my water, whether it be, every time I put something in my stomach, whether it be water, crackers, fruit, anything, I'm immediately feeling like I need to go to the bathroom and puke. So I don't know what's going on there. I've never experienced, morning sickness, and I've heard all these stories of women who are sick and they feel crappy, and here I am, and I'm going through it now, so it's not that exciting. The morning sickness isn't. I think, I will be happy when the morning sickness ends, because we are moving now, and I'm sick all the time. I am having a hard time, bending down, because when I bend down and any pressure on my stomach makes me feel like I'm gonna puke something up. So I'm having a hard time packing. I'm having a hard time with energy. I am fatigued like none other. I could sleep all day long. I'm so much more tired than I ever remember that I was in previous pregnancies. So I don't know what is up. Super tired, super nauseous, to the point where I'm actually throwing up. Starving like crazy, and just feeling like I'm sick, like body aches. I've never felt this, so I don't know. I don't know what that means. So I will be happy when that part of it ends. Let's see. I'm trying to think of other than that. Okay, so this weekend, like I said, we're moving. Jason's getting our trailer on Saturday to Sunday. We'll actually start moving stuff over there tomorrow. Probably just in our truck and little things, and really packing up. We just found out that we're moving this weekend about 2 days ago. So we've been getting boxes from the grocery stores, filling boxes up. Hanny has been a huge help. She has totally packed her room. She helped me pack downstairs today. And like I said, I've been feeling really sick, and she doesn't really know why. So I will be really excited for Saturday, so I can tell them, and then they will be able to know why Mommy has not been feeling good and laying down a lot. Let's see, what else? Yeah, I guess that's about it for this week. Just really the symptoms have hit really hard. Okay, so here's another symptom real quick. On the right side of my ovaries, so during like normal menstrual cycles, I can always feel myself ovulating, right? So it feels like I have a cyst or some kind of pain on my right ovary, right? So I started doing some research, and I found out that it's actually called, and I'm probably going to say this wrong, luteum ovum cyst, or something like that. Anyways, it's basically when you go, when you ovulate, you release the egg, or not just the egg, but a follicle or something that attaches to your ovary, and if you don't get pregnant, then it disintegrates into your body. But if you do get pregnant, then it starts to release, it gets bigger and fills with blood and starts to release pregnancy hormones like progesterone and HCG and stuff like that. So I've never felt this in any others. I've never felt it before. So this time it's really strange that it's there, and it doesn't hurt really bad. It's not like a cyst pain. It actually kind of feels more like an ovulation pain, but more subtle. It's just kind of there, but it doesn't necessarily bother me. I can just feel it. So that was interesting. Another thing was that on my left side yesterday, I started feeling the same thing on my left side, and I'm like, what is going on? Well, left side, right side. So I don't know, maybe I have two, I'm not sure. The other interesting thing about this is I have I've been pregnant 4 times, and 3 out of those 4 I have bled during pregnancy, either somewhere between week 5 and week 7, or between week 5 and week 8, somewhere between there, I have always bled for some reason. It's kind of like my body's response for some reason. Nothing this time. So I'm kind of wondering if it's because of those cysts that release progesterone, if there's maybe 2 this time, maybe there's 2 different cysts, or I'm releasing more progesterone this time or something, and it's holding off any kind of bleeding, which is great because it's a huge comfort, and I always hate having that. So so that's really good this time. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna do belly. Okay, I have to talk wide again. My belly is getting bigger already. It is crazy. I know our daughter, who's going to be 9, she has noticed, and she's made little comments jokingly. I think she realizes something's up and definitely different with me, so I'll be excited to see what she says when we tell her. Anyways, so like I said, this is like when you see me now, this won't be 8 weeks, this will be 9. So the video is based on 8 weeks, but the belly is based on 9. So I hope I said that right. I think. Look at my last video. I think my last video was 7. So yeah. So this is, I don't know. I honestly. Okay. So let's see. Okay, you guys. I feel like you guys need to go compare my videos, okay? Because I started doing this when I first found out at 3 weeks. I started doing this, okay? And you will see, I mean, even I looked from 3 weeks to now, it went from flat to round. Like, I mean, this isn't even showing everything. It's crazy. Right here, I can feel it's really hard right here, all the way down. I don't know, you guys, this is just crazy. I mean, I've never been this big so early. So yeah, so there it is. 9 weeks. This is, yeah. So yeah, so compare, comments. My husband and I joke that it's twins. So I've had this weird feeling that it is, and I'm sure it's not. I mean, I don't know. I guess we'll see. We have 2 days until we get to go see. So yeah, okay. Leave your comments below. See you next week.